To play the game, first you need to pick your team. You will choose players based on a variety of reasons. Some players have good basic stats and represent the easiest reason at the outset for inclusion in your team. In most games, the higher the roll, the better, but in this game, on nearly all occasions, the higher the roll, the worse the result is and the more your player is likely to fail. An easy reference for choosing a well-balanced team is the referee's whistle in the bottom right-hand corner. A white whistle represents a player with a standard skill set, the yellow shows a player of intermediate level, and a red whistle indicates a world-class player. We've included some blank player cards in the box, giving you the ability to add yourself to the beautiful game. Print your favourite photo, add your name and nationality, and you're ready to go. In addition to player cards, playing an event card at the right time can help your team defend a counter-attack or to pile the pressure on your opponent when you have the upper hand. At the end of phase, both players may discard up to their entire hand of event cards. If they do, they draw cards up to their maximum hand size, which is normally 5. Kickoff is decided by flipping the home-away token. 1 or 2 players must be standing in the centre of the pitch to kick off. The player who kicks off must short pass the ball, which is an automatic success, to a player who then must hold up the ball during the next phase. Moving your team around a pitch is dictated by the movement stat on your player's card. In this instance, Rookie Stark has a movement value of 6. You can move the full amount of spaces if required. In this example, we have chosen to move the player 4 spaces. Players involved in attacking or defending may move up to their movement stat. They may move diagonally, but not through spaces occupied by other players. Short passes are up to 7 spaces away. The receiver automatically controls a short pass. Make a roll against your player's short pass stat. In this instance, an 11 was rolled, and the result is a success. A short pass may not travel directly through a space occupied by an opposing player. If a pass fails, for example a 16 is rolled, then consult the failed short control roll table. Another roll is needed to determine where the ball lands. Here an 18 is rolled, meaning the ball travels 2 spaces forward and 1 to the left. Long passes are up to 14 spaces away. Make a roll against the player's long pass stat. The receiver must make a control roll to keep possession of the ball. If the long pass roll is failed, consult the failed long pass table. If the control roll is failed, consult the failed short pass, header and control roll table. In this phase, the blue team has chosen to hold up the ball. The red team can now close down and mark the blue player. In order to mark a player and attempt a tackle, defending players need to be in base-to-base contact. Ross Ferguson has a marking stat of 15 and a movement stat of 6. Being within movement range and needing 15 or under, a 17 is rolled, resulting in a marking failure. A failed marking token is added to the defending player, meaning that player can no longer be used until the next phase. The red team now has a second attempt to mark the ball holder. An 8 or less is required and a 6 is rolled. The blue player has been closed down and the red team can now attempt to steal the ball with a tackle. Here we have a goal scoring scenario. Before number 9 can unleash an effort on goal, he has to check the shooting modification stand. Being 7 spaces away from the goal line, this adds -7 to the dice roll. Our player's shooting stat is 17, so in order to hit the target, he requires a roll of 10 or under. An 8 is rolled, which results in a successful shot on target. The goalkeeper now has an attempt to save the ball. To catch the ball, the goalkeeper needs to roll a 5 or under, or for a spilled save it's between 6 and 9. The red team rolls a 10, which is a save roll failure, resulting in a goal. Your player has been brought down in the 16-yard box and your team has been awarded a penalty spot kick. Time to hold your nerve and reach for those penalty tokens. Both players choose a token and then simultaneously reveal them. If the goalkeeper dives the same way, he gets to attempt to save. If not, all the penalty taker has to do to score is hit the target.